Hello everybody, my name is Panchito and welcome back to Metroid Exodus Part 2. As we got into the first one, of course, Part 1. So we found out that, spoiler if you guys don't want to know what's going on if you haven't played this game or seen any videos on it. So basically what happened in the first one is Artemis, which is us, the guy that we're controlling, or that I'm controlling, he's heard radio signals out in the world where, you know, the bombs fell and stuff like that, and nobody believed him. So every single day he would go out and he would try to find a signal, but he couldn't find a signal and nobody believed him. So then he would come back, what is it, how do you say it? Irradiated, I think that's what it is, or you have radiation inside your blood and it's not good for you to constantly keep having blood. So he's always constantly have to ask his fellow people that live in the metro to, you know, donate blood to him to take out all the blood that he naturally has or that his body produces and put new blood in that are compatible with him. And my wife and I can't remember her name. Honestly, I don't think they even said her name, but whatever. I'll remember in this video, and I promise. We went out one day. She wanted to, go out with her husband, which is the Artemis. I think that's his name, Artemis. I'm not too sure. I don't remember. They went out together, and she was like, "You see, there's no signal, there's no nothing, there's nothing out here, it's just empty." So you're like, all right, let's go back home. And they were started going back home, and they avoided a pack of those dogs-looking creatures, and eventually seeing a train passing by, and they've never seen a train pass by before, ever. So they wanted to, chase after it, but eventually their friends, the so-called friends of these people, came rolling up. They got into the van and knocked me out, and eventually we went to a certain point, and then when we got to that point, there was an old lady and a younger kid there. The kid was looking for his pops, and the old lady was looking for him. She's like, "Where are you guys from?" He's like, "We're from out here." He's like, "What do you mean out here? We live out here." He's like, "Wait a minute, you guys never heard of that place?" It's like, "No, we didn't know anybody lived on the surface." It's like, "Wait a minute, you're not from the metro?" He's like, "No, where have you been living?" And my wife, which I can't remember her name, was saying that you're right, there are people living out there. And eventually we got to a spot, as I said earlier, and they took the boy out and the wife out, and they knew who the daughter was, that chick, my wife. They know who she was. They said they wanted the older lady and the son, or the kid, to get out, and they were hearing that it's like, my wife said, "Why don't you give them a mask at least so they can survive?" They said, "Well, they won't need it." And they both look at each other. My character Artemis, I think that's the name. I don't think it's Artemis. They looked at each other, and the wife looked at each other, and my character automatically moved on his own and grabbed the guy and tried messing with him and, tried to kick his ass. But the dog came in, he knocked the dog out, and the guy that was next to the dog shot me. I fell into a pile of water underneath where the train would pass by, and that guy shot the young kid and the older lady. So they took the daughter into a encampment, whatever, and there was a train in that encampment area, and eventually they caught up, freed her, and so on. We escaped that area with an older man, and eventually we got into the train, and when we got into the train, we got ambushed, and when we got ambushed, it was my wife's daughter, or father, no, my wife's father, which was the general of the whole area, or the high lead in that area. And before we got to that train, while we were trying to escape, there was an actual radio transmitter that disables any type of frequencies any transmission, so nobody can hear anything on the transmission. That was the reason why nobody could hear it in their land, which I think is Moscow. So they couldn't hear anything because of that. That device would block all signals coming, and eventually both heard. My wife and myself heard all the transmission, and you see the map of the whole world: United States, Russia, Germany, Antarctica. You can see lights popping up more and more and more, and you can hear on the radio all kinds of people talking at once, and they actually confirmed it. And the crew that didn't know about it, that works under the general, I'm going to call him the general, my wife's dad, he knew about it but didn't say anything because they were still at war or some odd strange reason. And then eventually he eventually told them about what was going on, about the war and so on stuff like that. But yeah, so then we are on to the part where we're about to travel into a place that you do not need any mask whatsoever to breathe because it's 100% clean. So now we're going to travel into a different area. Supposedly it's supposed to be a safe zone with all the latest weapons, the armor, the best crew around, the best armies and stuff like that. And this is where we're going to be right now. I'm thinking of doing previously on kind of thing.
We stopped 100 clicks from Moscow to check our Geiger counters. The thing is, they are all in the green, as if they're in a conspiracy. Still, this amazing piece of news doesn't really impress anyone that much. The guys are all confused as to what to do next. And I'm just waiting for answers. And hoping the commander, whom until recently I trusted implicitly, is going to be extremely persuasive in his reasoning.
I told you guys. So, now we're going to start off in the train part. You might see a repeated part from the previous video because I thought I would be able to save into a certain spot, but I guess I have to restart and it'll show you exactly what happened in that point. By the way, if you guys want to know what I'm eating, this is what I'm eating. Good stuff. Really good. Have you guys eaten Chex Mix before, the traditional style? That one's okay, but this one, it tastes like legit real honey. It tastes really good. I suggest if you guys can eat honey and wheat.
I was expecting an arrow from a cupid, but I got a bullet from an ugly motherfucker instead.
You sure you're okay? Because I know you.
Just so you know, scars attract the ladies.
And there's definitely a lot of those up ahead.
I don't need a lot, really. It's quality that matters.
By the way, I love the female character model. She's so pretty.
Andrei Ivanovich, how long have you been working? Look, Artyom, you should at least get some of that fresh air. No mask. This is it.
Artyom, what's done is done. Yes, I didn't stop enough. Yes, I tried to talk you out. Yes, I didn't tell you you're not the only ones to survive. But even I didn't have the clearance. Not back then. This is a state secret. Do you understand? I've been granted clearance only after a fight to protect the D6. They said they needed me to teach their recruits because the war was still on. Don't you think I was shocked? What did our people in D6 die for? What did I lose my legs for? But I understood. Because the war was still on. Security was paramount. Our people would have understood. So please, do the same. You would have spilled the beans to everyone in Metro. Goddamn Prometheus and Messiah. You must lead the people out of the caves. Do you think you would have saved everyone? Remember that jammer? What if Moscow has been found out because of you? What if there are missiles inbound? Anyways, no matter what they think of me, I'm no deserter and will never become one. I'm ready to bear full responsibility for everything. But if there is even the smallest chance to earn my pardon, I will take it. Which means that we, like a runner athlete, need to keep running ever faster just to keep balance. And don't dare you trip us all over again. Am I understood? I hope I have. Anyway, at least now we know where to run. So go back inside and take a look at the map. Our route is pretty obvious now.
About a year, I guess. At first, they got me to sign up by singing of my experience helping people. Told me about weather stations and mutant migration observers. I was proud to be helping those. Then, about 2 months ago, they loaded a bunch of people onto my Aurora.
I'm gonna start saying.
The guards took them outside,
Bye.
came back and home. Told me they put the people to a nearby station, but I knew that came in years ago.
Guys, as I said it before in the previous video, which not a lot of people have probably watched, it's an older game, which is called Soma, which is a great game, by the way. If you guys haven't seen it, you should check out my channel and you'll be able to see a Soma Let's Play. I'm currently doing it right now as you're watching this video. And then I'm also, I finished not too long ago Far Cry New Dawn. That's a completed series. Most of them are about an hour. I do appreciate you guys watching the videos from Far Cry New Dawn and watching this current one. I do appreciate it. But I would like to know, do you guys want me to read this out loud, or do you want me to keep it on screen for like say 3 seconds so you guys could come to read it, pause it, leave it up for 3 seconds. You guys be able to pause it in time, and then you'll be able to read it and then continue on when you want to.
Hello, Arjun. It seems to me, whether it was intended or not, that our colonel now has a goal to strive for because of you. We all remember the way you fought back in D6, so no matter what lies ahead, we're with you. You can count on us. Yeah, yes. As for me, I'm running a little inventory check. Yeah, it is kind of cramped in here. I'm thinking of making something of a workbench. So that's all the instruments we get, and everything else will be within arm's reach. With no workbench, you just lose small components. We'll use this place to work on the weapons. Cleaning, oiling, keep out of everybody's way, and keep them from messing with my stuff. Well, we'll have to take turns, of course, but we'll manage. So, if you find any weapons you like to keep, I'll store them for you here on the Aurora, and you can come back to exchange them. You'll get them back in their best shape ever. Don't you doubt. Boy, have I cleaned and oiled a lot of weapons in my life. Factory and homemade, too. Some of those were just amazing. So unusual. So, if you have any weapon-related questions, I'm your man. And weapons, they are like girls. They need attention. You clean your weapon well, you oil it, you check the ammo, because these dirty ammo caps do get rusty sometimes. But if you put your heart into it, the weapon never fails. Well, I'll just finish oiling this one, then start on another.
Poor guy.
Well, hello there, Tom.
Sir.
People could have called me up there to drink to Aurora. I still think Beelzebub was a better name. By the way, did you come to trade places with me? Or did you just want some exercise? I heard that. Well, help yourself. Because frankly speaking, I'm a bit tired here. The only good thing about this job is that you forget it's the winter. If only you didn't have to pay for this comfort later, with your whole body aching.
expect me to be there forever? Yeah.
A few days later, I was coming back from a run. Stopped the train, went and found.
That's the older gentleman that we helped that escape.
Soon they understood I saw that ravine. Fed me the usual lies about the spies and whatnot.
I know, yeah. I remember
After all those years in the underground, the air of the surface seemed incredibly fresh, intoxicating. But that was not what had caused the crew's euphoria. Our journey finally got a definite purpose provided by the transmission from the government bunker in the Urals. For 20 years we thought that neither the government nor military high command had survived. Turns out they're still around. Where were they while we were eating each other alive in the metro? We'll have a lot of questions for them once we reach Yamantau, if we reach it. The ruins of our country are under enemy control, according to Miller, and we'll have to fight through to our goal. A small team against the occupation armies? What are the chances that we'll succeed? That we'll get some answers?
You know what I really like on a train like that?
Froze anything off yet,
All
darling?
that cold weather.
Here, let's warm you up a little bit. So, what do you think our chances of getting to Yamantau alive are? It's the only thing on my father's mind. How to earn his forgiveness, get back to Metro and his old life, the life you had always been running from. And to think, I never believed you. And now I'm looking at this fog, thinking it could actually be hiding our new life from us. By the way, we should be approaching the bridge soon.
Okay.
Damn it! A campfire! People! There are people there! Hit the brakes!
Sorry, guys.
Shots fired! 4 bogies on a trolley!
All hands, report to the bridge, on the double.
Artyom, you should probably get to the bridge!
Okay.
Are you alright, Artyom?
Damn! They pierced the cylinder! How bad is it? Can we move? No, we're stuck! Oh, shit!
Damn fog. Seems we ran through someone's roadblock.
Who was it? Any uniforms?
None. They were wearing rags.
Just some old farts.
Old farts, huh? It's just the perimeter guard. They could have put anyone there, even women and children.
Do you really think we found them, Colonel?
Well, we can't be sure. I was expecting to run into them much earlier. The trolley is headed towards the bridge. Some fortifications there. This looks peaceful. A village and a church on the water. We need intel. Here, Artyom. I put a mark on your map. Get there and find out what you can about that bridge. Taking a prisoner would be ideal. Anna, you cover him.
Yes, sir.
Can I go with Artyom too? As backup?
No. Until we figure out our situation, you are not to take a step away from the Aurora. These two can handle themselves just fine. Yermak, when can you get the Aurora running again?
I don't know yet. Gotta take
Ooh,
out
a
that
mountain
cylinder
comfort
back.
built into
A
it.
full day at
Ooh, this map is big.
I see. Get to it then. Spartans, let's prepare the Aurora for a defensive action.
Let's go, Artyom.
Stepan, Damir, get the perimeter.
Yes, sir.
Duke, I need you to recon the immediate area.
Got that, sir.
Idiots,
Baby,
you
I'm
need
right behind
power
you.
from the Aurora.
Yes, sir.
Sam, Alyosha,
Don't forget your backpack. It's a new model. A portable workshop, so to speak. The manual is inside.
Excellent, sir.
It doesn't come with crafting materials, though, so keep an eye out for those.
Now, get the
Let's move out, Artyom.
Just be careful out there.
Roger, roger.
Sure thing.
We're forth, we're with you.
Well, that's
I gotta say, that was one flimsy roadblock. And those guys, well, they didn't look like army men at all. Just old men.
Be careful out there.
Actually, can I go back in?
Remember, most of the country has been destroyed.
Aww.
Even those who speak our language might be enemies, by conviction or out of fear. Got it?
Roger,
Do you
roger.
hear that bell? We must have given them a good scare. Maybe they served the enemy, enslaved or something. Going down.
Whee!
Ah, that was great. Hey, what was that? Could you check it out?
What is that? It's nothing here. Ooh. Artica and customize your weapons.
I took a look around while you were inside. That electric tower there looks like a perfect sniping position. Let's go.
You may save your game progress using pause menu. Yeah.
Look, a rabbit.
It's a rabbit? What the hell is that? It's not a rabbit. It's huge. Running like a damn wolf. Whoa. That's one fat pigeon.
Ah, a boat. You won't have to go swimming after all.
The locals probably get around mainly by boats.
Okay, Artyom, I'll climb up there while you take the boat to the church. I'll call you when I'm settled.
Remember so?
Break a leg.
Whoa, what is that?
Artyom, I'm at the top. It's an excellent spot.
What the hell are these things? Hello, Mr. Crow. Are you here to hitch a ride? Okay, I don't know where I'm going.
Looks like you've been spotted. Artyom, there's a woman on that bell tower waving a rag or something. Please investigate. I see people at the church. None seem to be armed. We'd better try the open approach. Let's not fire first, okay?
Peace be upon ye, traveler.
Well, thank you.
Our father, Silantius, has already started his sermon. Just enter the temple and see the light of truth. We are a peaceful lot, so please keep your weapons sheathed. And welcome.
Hello, everybody.
And on the sinful lures of the enemy. And to those who falter, he grants salvation.
You're all evils. You don't save anyone.
This is starting to sound like the cult from Far Cry, New Dawn.
Marked by electricity. Banish her. That would teach them.
They are not worthy.
Strap.
Come up here.
Take all, brothers and sisters. The heretic is trapped, for so will the Lord. Soon our brother militant will be here.
Come on.
I'm going.
Mama, it's him. The man from the train. He's here to save us.
I can't believe this. I had all but lost hope. We're not from here either. Silantius locked us up here a year ago. Yes, the bridge dwellers won't even talk to heretics. But I'll tell you everything I've seen in this place all that year.
Arriving under the cover of fog.
Oh, it's the bridge guard. Silantius fooled them just like the locals. But unlike them, the bridge guard have guns. Run! There's a way out down here and there's a boat at the dock.
We also have one, but it's too small for all of us.
Artyom, it's alright. Get to the boat. We will rescue her later. Don't worry.
During the sermon.
And then what?
Well, he was just there and then he kind of disappeared. And just like Father Silentius said, the man was sent by the devil.
Yeah, I know what Father said. Tell me if you saw where he went.
Well, he just kind of vanished.
I see. All right, God bless you. And I will go look elsewhere. What a dance! He saw nothing.
Keep looking. The heretic is still in here.
Nastya lied to you. We didn't kill anybody. Her father, he went to fight a demon and died. Tell him, Kuzma.
Yes, he went after a demon. And we have many orphans like her here, so please let us be.
Okay.
Artyom, I can't cover you when you're inside. I'm changing position to meet the woman and child. I know you can handle this just fine.
Come out, you dirty spawn of Satan! Come out and don't tempt these men anymore!
Listen to the sound, but it's really nothing. What's that? Let's take a look.
Oops.
So tired of running after every rat. Fish consume them all.
Has the hidden been found yet?
Imagine things.
What is that racket? I swear by the fishes we're going to with them.
The heretic is here! Throw more of that garbage! The fish will forgive you even so! The passage is there!
Okay, come on, guys. That's it. This could have ended peacefully, but you guys decided to be psychos.
Why should I even fear one day? He's there! There he is!
Strength in this?
I'll be sending one heretic to be judged pretty soon. Pretty soon. Indeed.
Hello, brothers! There's a dead body! Brothers! The curse of heathen is hiding nearby! Let us be vigilant so that he doesn't escape!
Don't forget to craft ammunition and survival apparatus.
Prepare to face the Lord! You unrepentant sinner!
Found a weapon modification. Okay. You heathen!
What's going on? The heretic's kill our brother! We have to surrender! He might spare the women and children then. He's not Satan himself after all. Don't shoot! For it is the peacemaker who shall be saved.
Just keep...
I give up! Don't shoot! Can you hear me?
Better not shoot me, bitch, because you shoot me and the next time I respawn, you die. Where are you, punk? Shotguns are very close at range, especially against mutants. Okay. Like that. Let's see what else.
If they say you worship the devil, that true? Will you teach me?
No.
I'd make a good apprentice. A really, really good one. Come on, teach me.
Shut up.
Please. Why are you leaving? Wait.
Okay. I was going to teach you something in my backhand. Okay, where do I go? Ooh. Let's see what it's doing. That's not what I want. This is what I want. I want the ports. Shit. Have it. Okay. Go back upstairs. Where my bay's at? Do I get to go up here or do I need the boat? I need the boat, don't I? Sucks it doesn't tell you the current mission. Okay, so I gotta catch the boat then. Okay, so where is that boat again? Okay. Let's see. Anything? Locked. Here. Oh, I'll take these. You always use more cans. Came out of here. No, that's not what I want. Times 2. Shit, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, as well. you. That's all I needed. And I got now. Fishy. Okay. Let's get out of here. So I need to go to that spot. They look like crawdaddies. Big ass roaches.
Are you alright? A shame you couldn't get away quietly, without bloodshed. They're bound to hate us even more now. Oh well. Artyom, Katya, and Nastya are with me now. See you aboard the Aurora. Check the map. Looks like you can row straight to it from there.
Quotation. I have no kids. That is not fair.
Artyom, over here!
Get me out of here. Those butthole suckers. Shit. That looks like a bass. Catfish, wherever the hell that is. Ooh, that thing is strong. Ooh, there's some nasty looking creatures.
What the fuck was that? A whale?
No.
It's fucking huge!
I don't want to tussle with that again.
The old man sent me out as a forward sentry. Told me that I was to sit tight and under no circumstances look for any action. So I just had a front row seat watching you there. And so you subdued the occupation forces peacefully, with a holy cross and a prayer. Anna has already reported on the cult. How about we trade places? I'd hate to come back to Moscow without even firing once. I was trying to win a girl over from one trader. Tough luck there. Why does everybody else get fun missions? The colonel does criticize you and all, but he gives you all the best action. Is this his way of showing affection or trying to get you killed?
Alright, Bo.
But I have to say it's unfair. I've been dragged out of Moscow, and for what? Stalking the furnace and sitting in a bog with a dumb spyglass. Here, though, we do have a chance of finding some loot. There is this plane there. Just leave something for me. I'll have to stay longer, I suspect.
Okay.
The shrimps are giving me trouble, though. I wish I could somehow talk to that catfish into chomping all those water bugs. How did Mowgli talk to the animals, I wonder? Speaking of Mowgli, we have the same blood type, you and I. Haven't you noticed? Well, I guess you have to go now, Artyom. I feel your father-in-law training his binoculars on us to turn us into pillars of salt.
Oh, probably. Here, bro. railroad. Oh, and they got little holes. Just pop up. Enjoy. So wrong, so nasty. That guy named Panchito is a sick fuck. I like it. What was somebody's home? Bruh, are you okay? I didn't mean to push that. Sorry? Oh, you're dead.
I feel so dumb. I should have landed on that hill. We were still flying and it looked like we could have gone on for some time. And then that damn power line. But really, what difference does that make anyway? We're not getting to Moscow from here, that's for sure. I don't really give a damn. I'm all alone, but the others, they have relatives there. Maybe. It's been 10 years, but I could still be alive. Anyways, we'll have to make ourselves at home here now, since we're alive. The bridge seems like a nice place. At least it's not going to get flooded. We might end up going to Moscow by rail later. Well, we'll have to live and see about that.
Looks like you didn't make it, bro. Sucks. Ooh. Where do I go again? In the tab? Hi. Why you? The hell? No. Fuck out of here. Okay. Oh, cool. Alright, so I can construct a med kit. Okay, make one. Oh, I see. Okay, that's more stuff. Oh, I see what we're going to be doing. Okay. What is this? Iron sights. Standard sights used to assist in aiming. Ooh, nice. Install. I'm not gonna look at short barrel and a flash of pressure. Something for that. It's already installed. Magazine is already installed. My gadgets. Sounds like something that's inside the plane. Not gonna work just yet. Sniper stock. Wooden grip. Sniper wooden stock from a hunter rifle greatly reduces coil. Install. Suppressor. Standard. Oh, damn! Any steel pipe with an improved iron sight attached automatically becomes a barrel. Sorry. Standard. Oh, I see. I'll just keep it like that. Yeah. Nope. Nothing here. Okay. So the only thing I came here for was to listen to this guy's thing and just a few crafting things. Oh, I see. You picked up an upgrade for your gear. Find workers. Sorry, I sneezed. Okay, I guess it was that. Again, I'm sorry, I sneezed. Alright, for my guns? I don't see anything else. Whatever, let's just go. Someone's trying to taunt me over here. Shit at me? What the hell is that? Beep, beep, beep. What up, bitch? That's not gonna work out. Oh, it killed me. Damn, you guys are tough. Oh yeah, that literally reminded me of Legend of Zelda. The little spinny things that are in the water. Beat those things. Toy truck. Sorry, bro. None of this is stuff that you have on you. You're gonna need it. I need it. 'Cause I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. To the train it is. Man, those things hurt. This kind of simple.
Here's Archie. I'm back from the abyss of NATO occupation.
Hi, baby.
You're alive!
Yes.
Impressive after the horrors Duke told us about.
Thank you.
Let's go. Dad's talking to
See how
Katya
beautiful
right
she
now.
is?
They are
Really
so
pretty.
nice. Both Katya and her daughter. And Katya's medical training will come in handy.
Ooh.
Thank you for the information, Katya. But there is one more question I need to ask.
But of course.
What do you know of the occupation forces?
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite get what you...
Oh, you've never seen any foreign army in this area?
No, I haven't seen any army. But we haven't really been to any important places.
I see. Artyom, a moment.
Okay, what's up?
Thank you, Artyom. If not for you, we'd never have escaped that place. They were so busy looking for you. And then Anna picked us up.
You're welcome.
Yes, Uncle Artyom. Thank you. And your wife is great. She's kind and really strong. Thank you, Auntie Anna.
There you go, Artyom. As I always said, you lucked out with me.
We all lucked out with Anna. She's a total deadeye. Now I only wish your mom could come with us too. With a real medic, we'd become unstoppable.
Katya, Nastya, come have some tea.
Artyom, come over here, please.
Okay, what's up?
Great job saving them, Artyom.
Thank you.
Katya here has provided us with vital information. A mechanic called Crest is hiding in the port. His help is required if we're to fix the Aurora in the foreseeable future. Yermak can't handle the repairs alone. So, once you're ready, go to the port and invite Crest to join us. And then get back ASAP. We'll have to decide what to do about the fanatics on that bridge. Now we know for sure that the bridge is in working order. They crossed it last year when they got here. Well, at least some things are clearer now. But still, so many questions. There might not even be any enemy forces around here at all. They probably garrison the key regions only. In any case, we'll learn everything once we reach Yamantau. From the top source. The Moscow government is essentially a local council, to put things in perspective. So, now we just need to figure out how to cross this goddamn bridge.
Aw, you have a big ass train right there, pal.
Are you still here, Artyom? You really should move out to port soon.
I want to go into the train first. I want to get some ammo. Damn.
What do I even do about this?
Thank you.
How do you like the backpack? Is it comfortable? Can you operate stealthily with it?
Where are you from?
I have a present for you here.
Oh, thank you.
A Tihar rifle. Ring any bells? It's pneumatic, but it still packs a wallop. Plus, making bullets for it is easy as pie, even in the field. Just remember to keep that pressure up. Otherwise, you might as well be spitting him out yourself. Other than that, it will never fail you. I did my best. So, bear it with honor.
Thank you very much.
And don't forget to drop by from time to time. I have a few ideas for improving it.
Cool. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. That's what I was looking for. Is this like the spot where you, like, if your balls are cold, you could just, like, roasting them peanuts, bread. My nuts are roasting on an open fire. Can you imagine? You were like, honey, Anna, my nuts are cold, so I'm gonna pop a skull right here with my balls just hanging. Okay, let me just drop them. Zip, bloop. It's like, might as well just. Oh, sorry, bro. I didn't know you're still shoveling. You can use that as fuel. Zip, pick up my pants. It's funny, yes? It's funny, no? I'm trying my best, Bree. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to be calling it for this episode, a part 2 of Metro Exodus. If you guys have any comments, you guys want to talk to me about something, let me know in the comments below. If you have any games you would like me to play, just leave them in the comments below, of course. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so that when you hit the bell notification and I release a new video, you'll be able to get it on your phone or any type of notification you have from YouTube. Do you think the quality is great on this video? The sound quality good too? I am using Dolby Atmos, the built-in audio option in this game. So basically what Dolby Atmos is, it allows you to hear 7.1 speakers into 2 speakers. So it's just a virtual. It simulates like if you would hear, say, okay, 7.1, left, right, center. Left and right is where you hear things in front of you. Like say, for example, you hear someone singing on the left side, right? And then you'll hear like it's a female person, and then the right side is it's a male, right? And then right here in the front, you'll hear like say someone doing the guitar. So the guy is playing the guitar, right? And then you'll have 2 speakers behind me, which are speakers that you hear things right behind you. So it could be any type of sound. So let's say this one's a male and this one's a female. So these switch opposites from front to rear. And then you have 2 other speakers, which is going to be right in the middle. So left, right, center, okay? And then you got left side speaker, right side speaker, rear left speaker, right speaker. So the left and right is for basically, of course, you hearing somebody making noises on this side. So let's say you're watching a movie and someone shot from right behind you, you'll be able to hear. And then from the rear right speaker, depending where it's coming from, you hear it go. They'll patch the center speaker on the right. You get, and you can hear the bullet just traveling, or say from the front to the back. You can hear it from all 3 speakers that are on the side. So front left, side left, and rear left. So you hear it just go. You hear it pass, or a plane. And then the middle one is for voice. Usually for voice, sometimes they mix audio and things like that. But that's basically a small breakdown of it. And also, usually have 7.1.2, meaning that you'll have 2 subwoofers. So you'll have bass on the left and bass on the right, or just depending where you have it. But anyways, guys, if you guys have games that you would like me to play, leave them in the comments below. And again, one more time, if you guys go ahead and click that like, subscribe, and bell button so you can get notifications when I release the next video. Alright guys, this is Panchito, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye!